What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Welcome to my sixth annual Halloween live stream, Halloween party live stream. It isn't quite going as well as I hoped for it to, but yeah, I got the clown makeup on. At least that turned out pretty well. I mean, not sure if it's scarier than last year, but yeah. Plan on doing some gaming live streams. Was planning on playing Kenshi, but just been having some problems with some of my fucking equipment not working right. But hopefully I have it done. Hopefully I have it taken care of by then. But anyhow, where the fuck is everyone? Let me share this. Gotta share this on Twitter, or X, as Elon Musk wanted to call it. Believe it or not, I'm not sure if I ever talked about this, but, well, I'll get to it soon. I didn't want to call this an Ask Me Anything live stream. It's supposed to be a Halloween party. That's what they were supposed to be called. I remember back in 2000... oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, there's everyone. Sorry, okay, so we have Travis, Captain Price the Second. I'm doing good, Travis. And hi, Gerald Jones. Hi, Bill. Aw, thanks for calling me a stud. And hi, Captain Prince. Can I go visit Bob Dole's grave? Where is he buried? If someone gives me a ride out there, I will. Oh, I'm getting a spam call. Should I ask them to give me a blowjob? I'll only do that if it's a guy, though. I actually did that once. I got one spam caller who was asking me to buy some windows, and then I asked him to give me a blowjob, and he said that I would have to pay extra for that. And then I was just like, yeah, some stuff in this live stream is going to be X-rated. And I was just like, why would I have to pay extra? I'm 8 inches cut. I keep it shaved. And plus with my diabetes, my sperm tastes really sweet with all the glucose in my blood. And then he told, well, and the rest of my body fluids. And then he told me, oh, well, I'll call you back on my personal phone. Then he hung up. Oh, in Kansas. Okay. Hi, Inc. Z Productions. Like Inc. Z Productions. I think I would memorize how to say your username by now. Sorry about that. That was funny, really. But, that actually brings me to my next point. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever talked about this, but I actually have a thing for Elon Musk. If you guys really want to know, I mean, I was actually planning on doing a whole episode of Joe Winko talk about this, but it's absolutely true. I really do have a thing for Elon Musk. Let me just share this on Facebook real quick. I want to get more people in this live stream. Come celebrate Halloween with Joe Winko, the Killer Clown, live on YouTube. One second. Why the fuck did it... Okay, shared it on my main Facebook page. Now just need to share it on my fan page. I wish there was a way where I could just share it on multiple pages at the same time. I mean, I know that there's some stuff that you can do that with, but like Twitter has like the character limit, which kind of gets annoying, or X, as the lovely Elon Musk wants to call it. I don't know why everyone always hates on Elon Musk. I like him. I mean, even if he wasn't rich, I would still like him. I would write him a magic check of abundance. I'm not sure if you guys know what a magic check of abundance is, but I'll explain that later. I like your username, Like Inc. Z Productions. Hi Trent. Yeah. So, if you guys really want to know why I like Elon Musk, I'm not sure how many of you guys follow me on Twitter. Now, this is going to be X-rated. I mean, I already told you guys that this live stream is going to be X-rated. I mean, I don't want him to be my sugar dad. I wouldn't need, like, that's not why I like him. I wouldn't need any of his money. To be completely honest with you, my whole attraction to Elon Musk is, well, I don't really know that much about him, honestly. But it's such a long story. But how I got into Elon Musk, not sure how many of you guys are following me on Twitter, but I was posting a bunch of love spell petitions. Do I have that with me? Where the hell did I put? Oh, that's where I put it. I don't feel like getting up and getting it now. Basically, what a love spell petition is like, you know, the power of manifestation. I talked about that in some of my YouTube videos, when you write out something and it ends up occurring in real life. Am I the only one hearing a Facebook notification? Oh, I don't hear one. But you guys know the power of manifestation when you write out something and it occurs in real life. I was writing a bunch of love spell petitions. Like, I'll be completely honest. As I said, this is going to be X-rated. I wanted to summon a crazy man who would become like obsessed with me and madly in love with me, and who would always want to have my boy parts in his mouth all the time. I'm not gonna lie, that's exactly what I want. And oh gosh, there's so much I can say about that too. I was taking pictures of every single love spell petition that I wrote out, and I was posting pictures of them on Twitter, because Facebook is like strict about stuff like that. They would flag me, but that's a whole different story. But then some of my Twitter followers, like, I wrote out the whole love spell petition. I wrote, a crazy man falls madly in love with Joe Winko. He wants to meet Joe Winko and suck Joe Winko's penis over and over and over again. And then a couple people on Twitter started typing to me, and they typed in, that man is going to be Elon Musk Joe Winko. And then I was just like, Elon Musk, who's that? And I know that I heard that name before, but I didn't really know who it was. I knew that it was some famous guy or something like that. So then I looked him up, and then I saw pictures of him. I mean, like, I seen him before, but I never really paid much attention to Elon Musk. And then I was like, oh, that's him? Oh, he's not so bad, really. I mean, I really don't care what a guy looks like. I mean, I love all men, and I think I think all men are beautiful, really. I mean, when it comes to physical appearance. But I mean, the fact that someone shipped me with them, I mean, that's a good way to get me to like you. Have someone else tell me, oh, you would be a really good match for this guy or this guy. Aw. And now it's like every time I see a picture of him, it kind of grew on me after a while. Because then my Twitter followers kept telling me that Elon Musk was going to fall in love with me, and then he was going to take me on a rocket ship to Mars. And you know, if Elon Musk invited me to Mars and wanted me to be his lover, I absolutely would do that. Just as long as I'm the pitcher and he's the catcher, really. I mean, yeah, you gotta respect my sexual boundaries, but yeah. And how could you not love Elon Musk? I mean, look at him. He's not just like those everyday rich guys. Like, look at him. Look at that picture of him. He always like takes funny pictures like that. And you recently gave me a warning, sadly, everybody, around September, I think around my birthday. What? Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Hi, Crackhead. Hi, Dean Rockboy. Dean Rockboy, the Sims 2 movies take a long time to make. But, and I am working on one. You know how long they take? They take forever. I have to make all the custom animations, have to film all the scenes by myself. But getting back to that, what I was talking about earlier, Elon Musk, if you look through his pictures, he's always like doing something funny in his pictures. I also read that he also has autism like me. And, the ironic thing is, I usually don't get along with other autistic guys at all, but there are some exceptions. I mean, bound to be exceptions. But another thing, like, I never heard Elon Musk's voice before. Like, I never seen any videos of him and never heard his voice, and I don't want to hear his voice. Not yet. I mean, this is kind of difficult to explain, but I don't want to hear his voice until, like, he somehow becomes aware of me and he sends me a message or a voice recording or something like that. I want that to be the first time I hear his voice. It's like a weird autism thing. I mean, it's very unlikely that he's ever gonna become aware of me, but you never know, really. I definitely do like Elon Musk because my Twitter followers keep shipping him with me over and over again, and I kind of love when they do that. Really, I mean, he's nice, really. I mean, it's more likely that I would find an Elon Musk look-alike, because, that's why I like well, that's not the only reason why I like Elon Musk, but, yeah, it turns out, I actually heard that he actually lives in Florida. Can't verify if that's true or not, but he has, like, a place in Florida, and he's also, like, for some reason, I always thought that he was really short, but he's actually 6'2", so he's, like, an inch shorter than I am. I like him a lot more than fucking Mark Zuckerberg. I can tell you that. He's a lot cuter than Mark Zuckerberg. But let me show you another picture of Elon Musk. Now, I kept looking at pictures of him, and then I started to notice there's a reason why I like Elon Musk so much. Let me see if I can find oh yeah, this picture definitely. Oh wait, no, 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 no. Not that one. Well, I like all of them, but the point I'm trying to make. Okay, so this is gonna sound kind of weird, but back when I was a kid, my adoptive dad, like before he knew that I was homosexual, he always told me that that I when I grow up that to marry an Asian woman. And I don't know why he always would tell me marry an Asian woman when you grow up. I don't know what his deal was. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do really like. I do like. Well, I mean, I do. I have nothing against Asian people, obviously. I mean, you guys will definitely know once I explain this more. But I just thought it was weird how he was telling me to marry an Asian woman. And I kind of feel like that's because he thinks that Asian women are passive or something, which is an unfair judgment to make, really. But that's what he was saying and everything like that. But that was before he knew that I was gay. And then my autism gay mind translated that as marry an Asian man when I grow up instead. And the thing is, as most of you guys should know, I'm attracted to older men. Like, I kind of prefer men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. But when you go on dating apps, it's very rare to find an Asian guy who's that old, who's like 40, 50, or 60. Most of them are like twinks in their 20s, but it's very rare to find an Asian man older than 40 on any of the gay dating apps, really. It is weird, really. And, but I absolutely love Asian men. Like, my Pornhub history will definitely confirm that. Now, what does that have to do with Elon Musk? Look at the shape of Elon Musk's eyes and tell me what he looks like to you. Let me show you another picture of him. Oh yeah, I like this picture. I mean, I really do love Asian men. I mean, because like I have this thought that they're very, I mean, and they are, this is true. But I have this like belief that Asian men are really, well, first of all, they're super intelligent. Like, from what I know, they're like super intelligent. I mean, might be a stereotype, but it's a good stereotype. What's wrong with being super intelligent? And that's actually a turn on for me. I like guys who are like super smart and super intelligent. But the thing that I like most about them is that they're, for the most part, they're very kind and very docile. I mean, yeah, there's definitely exceptions. But for the most part, they're very polite, very docile, and very kind, which is another thing that warms my heart. I mean, because I have tried, and I mean, like, no offense to any Asian men who are watching this, but I have tried talking to Asian men before, and they never really seemed interested in me at all, honestly. I mean, like, and I really don't blame them because if you go on Pornhub and you see the porno videos of like black men with Asian men, I mean, the stuff you see they have black men doing to Asian men, I mean, they seem to enjoy it in the porno videos, but it's pretty intense and pretty rough, and I guess they think that, like, we're all, like, black men, kind of like me. I mean, I'm not full-blooded black, mixed, but close enough. We're all, like, these dominant, aggressive guys who want to ravage their assholes or stuff like that, and that's not how I am at all, really. I mean, you can get me in the mood for that. I mean, if that's really what you're asking for, but you gotta beg me for it. I will say that. But that's the thing. And when Asian men reject me, they're always really kind and very nice about it. They get their point across, but they always try to let me know that they don't want to hurt my feelings. And that's actually very nice of them. I really appreciate that, honestly. It warms my heart. And but yeah, that's why I have a thing for Asian men. But I can't find any real Asian men that like me at all. So, yeah. I mean, he looks very Asian in this picture. Look at his eyes, really. Tell me he doesn't look Asian. Have you ever tried getting an Asian woman? No, I'm gay. I don't like women at all. Like, I mean, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I mean, like, I think Asian women are really cool. I have one Asian friend. I haven't talked to her in a while. She wanted to voice act for me in my Sims 2 movie. But like, as far as romantic relationships, no, it can't happen with any girl. You have to have a Y chromosome. Even though I don't use the Y chromosome because I'm a total top, I don't suck penis and I can't take it up the ass. You still have to have a Y chromosome. Like, being gay means that I like men. It doesn't mean that I like penis at all. And people have a difficult time understanding that for some reason. Oh, you want to talk on like Discord, Kevin or Kylie? Oh yeah, sorry I missed you. Like, know any British people? Actually, I love all men. I like British guys too. I like the accent that they talk in. Like, I was looking for a phone sex partner who talks in a British accent. I mean, it's something I'm into. I also been watching 28 Weeks Later a lot. You know what? Those movies used to terrify me back when I was up. Why the fuck isn't this thing? Oh, it is working. Good. all right, like those movies, like 28 Weeks Later and 28 Days Later. I remember I saw that back when I was a kid, and those movies used to scare the living hell out of me back when I was a kid. But nowadays they kind of get me in the mood, really. I mean, those of you who know me well enough will understand why. Because basically, what the 28 Days Later virus does is like it makes a guy like crazy, makes him chase after you, and makes him want to slobber all over you. Well, it's blood. I'm not into blood at all. If it was just like saliva, then it'd be fine. And if he wasn't using his teeth, it would be fine, honestly. But I mean, that's the kind of guy I want, really. A crazy guy who like chases me down and everything. And let me explain more of that, like how I said that I wanted to cast a bunch of love spells to summon an obsessive lover. The reason why I want that is the truth is guys give up on me way too easily. They get tired of me way too easily, and then they flake on me and they forget about me. Like, I'll meet a guy online, I'll be texting him and everything, and either I miss one of his texts, miss one of his calls, and then he just completely forgets about me and goes on with his life, or he gets like he has no confidence and thinks that I'm not going to like him, even though I do, and then he stops texting me and everything. But if it was an obsessive guy, he would be texting me and calling me over and over and over again, and then that would eventually catch my attention, and I definitely would get back to him sooner. And if a guy was that crazy, I would be like, well, if you're calling and texting me that much, why don't you just bring me back to your place and have me spend time with you then? I mean, as long as you have Wi-Fi, so I can keep doing my live streams and everything. And then he would be like, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, and I mean, like, he doesn't have to, like, leave me by myself while I'm doing my live streams. He could be, like, down between my legs copulating me while I'm doing the live streams. But there's no one here with me right now. I'll even prove it to you guys. The only thing between my legs right now is my candy corn. But yeah. More information than you guys needed to know. But, yeah. Culture has to do with this too. I would say everybody for everything on Earth. Yeah, you can't miss a text or call. Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? I don't know why people... Oh, thanks, Travis. Okay. Dave, I can't be with a woman. I don't want a woman at all. Trust me, I know myself very well. I can't be with a woman. I don't want to be with a woman. Gosh, I mean, no offense to women watching this live stream, but I mean, I wouldn't be upset if a woman said she didn't want to be with a man. I mean, I wouldn't be upset. I mean, I don't understand that. I'd be like, yeah, good for you. I mean, you can be with someone who has the same parts as you and knows you better. Really? I mean, the weird thing about it is, like, you know how women always say that they don't understand men at all? Um, it's funny because sometimes I think the same thing. And the ironic thing is, I actually am a guy, but I don't get other guys. Well, I do get them. That's the thing. They want everything really fast, and yeah, they think that just because I don't want to have sex with them on the first meet that I'm not interested in them at all. And then they, like, flake out on me. They think just because I missed their call that I'm not interested in them at all, and then they flake out on me. Or that if I don't reply to it. And that's another stupid thing. They never try to call. They just text and text and text and text and expect me to get it and expect me to reply to it right away. I'm not like on my phone all the time. I mean, gosh. Wow. Can you guys all hope that I find a guy like Elon Musk, like a crazy white guy with Asian-shaped eye? Well, it doesn't really matter what he looks like, really. I don't limit myself that much. But if he, like, a guy with a dad bod and Asian-shaped eyes, that's Elon Musk, really. I have met a few guys who actually looked like him, but that's a whole nother story, though. I'll get into that later. Just trying to get my other monitor to work. Having some problems with it. Oh, okay. Alright. And let's have non-sex join the call. Hey,
All
how
right,
are you?
welcome.
Hi.
Hi, what's up? Non-sex is joining the stream. Is there a way you could get my video in the stream?
Oh, good question. I'm not sure if I can,
Because I
actually.
have the whole I'm partying tonight for Halloween. I was gonna stream snipe you and do my own stream, but this works because you got viewers. And
Oh,
as you
okay.
can see from my video, I'm partying for
Oh,
Halloween.
yeah. I like the lights.
The lights are on point.
Yeah, they are.
Mushrooms. They sell mushrooms at convenience stores, and obviously it's just smart to ingest chemicals you find at convenience stores.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, indeed. So, as you, I derailed your. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? Like you.
Just having another Halloween party where I talk to my YouTube followers. I mean, I do this every
I don't.
year.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like I don't. I don't know. Never mind.
Oh, it's alright.
Nobody gives a shit. I don't give a shit.
Hi, Kamina. Yeah, and it's okay, Kamina. I mean, like, all the guys who reject me were all jerks. Don't worry about them. And hi, James Reacts to Everything. Watch Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Yeah, I have seen both of them. I thought they were pretty interesting. I couldn't really get into Halloween Kills, but Halloween Ends was okay. And just milking the cash cows.
Yeah, milking the franchise. That's one thing you can say about Joe Winko.
Yeah.
It's not a milked franchise. It's an unmilked franchise.
Yeah.
The whole brand, the whole Joe Winko brand is.
It is really. Gosh.
And like, I'm surprised nobody like catches on. Does a deep dive on this.
Yeah. I mean, there is a thread about me.
There's so much more. You gotta write the wiki more.
I do. I mean, like, I wish people actually would. Like, in the end credits, I mean, like, in the end screen for all my videos, it says help explore the Winko verse,
Wait,
and
see if you can get my video on the stream.
I was trying to. I can't really figure out how to add it.
Just do window capture and then do Discord and just crop it out or something.
I can't really do that at all. I mean, I keep switching windows. I have to read the chat and everything.
Wait,
Sorry.
I'm confused. Don't you have two? All right, whatever.
Sorry about that.
Whatever. I should stream it on mine so you can see what a loser I am. Would do a co-op stream.
You should.
Should I? I mean, I could.
I mean, if you want to, they can watch both at the same time.
They can watch both at the same time and just unmute one, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Chad, if you're interested in me streaming as well tonight, I will for chance stream as well. But
They can open
hello.
multiple tabs.
Yeah, hello, James Reacts to Everything. Hello. Joe
Yeah.
Winko's going on about his preference for Asian men.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
men who look Asian, like Elon Musk.
So you're just totally like you need a Y chromosome. You're just dead set on that.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be a surprise by now.
I'm not surprised. I know that. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just dead on it.
Mhm. Even though I don't even use the Y, I mean, still.
Mhm.
I mean, only a guy who
But
has.
what? Here's the thing of it. Zeus. I don't want to get on this debate. I don't know how. Never mind.
Oh,
That's good.
Okay.
That's good. I will like chat. I will like psychoanalyze Joe Winko's like. I just psychoanalyze him sometimes, and I get like insight to him, and it's a very like interesting thing. Like he will make Reddit threads. He will make Reddit accounts, and these Reddit accounts are constantly being banned. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just whatever whatever reason you would get banned on Reddit, like you know, I don't know, just homicidal threats, things like that. Nothing that is too out of line.
Well,
And
I'm. Yeah.
I was reading, and it was essentially like just designed to piss Joe Winko off a Reddit post.
Oh, I know what you're talking
It
about.
said, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, how can you
Yeah.
be gay and not like cock? Like
Yes, exactly.
that literally made you like, and I've known you for so long that I know that's your MK Ultra trigger word.
It
That's like
is.
that's like if there's two things that'll really set you off with a guy. It's asking why you don't like dick.
Mhm.
Asking that's the biggest thing asking just any. It's almost like uh, a fear of penis, not a fear, but like what I mean. Like you would describe like how people describe homophobic people. It's a phobia. It's
I
not a
want.
hatred. It's almost like a phobia, but it's not like a phobia because you wouldn't. I guess like I don't know. So I don't buy that all homophobic people like are gay or just I don't know, but like it's described. The clinical term is a phobia. That's what I would say. Your relationship with dick is.
I wouldn't say that it's a phobia. It's just something that I'm not into and don't like doing. I just like don't like it when people try to talk me into stuff that I don't like, and then they get really judgmental about it, and then that's what my mind goes to. As soon as a guy says, "Oh, why don't you suck penis at all?" or as soon as he asks me, "What are you gonna do with my penis?" and I'm just like, I should really just hit block right away. I mean, there's
That's
one.
you should. That's what I was telling. I was
Yeah.
telling Joe Winko that. That was my little insight to his sex life. I was like, if they're just instead of getting angry, writing them in the death book, block them. Just take it from there. Just
The more
delete,
people.
block, ignore.
Yeah, I mean that's actually what I end up doing, but like the more people I write in the death curse book, the more powerful I get. That's why I keep
The
doing
more
it.
powerful you get, and you are harnessing power. You're acquiring power.
Yeah.
I don't want any of your magic because all your magic comes from like it's cum magic. You're a cum romancer.
I mean, not all of it is. My death curse books are definitely
Your death
not.
curse book is satanic. Like whatever demon you summon. There was a point. All right, chat. I've been talking to Joe Winko for a while behind the scenes. There was one time he called me. I was playing Majora's Mask. It was back in 2021 on unemployment. Joe Winko was living with his adopted dad's brothers, and during this time,
Isn't it
Joe Winko
2020?
was no, this was 20. When did you move? You
I'm
moved
2021.
2021. You moved because I was at work. What happened to your stream? Did it just break?
Oh, did it? I mean,
No, I just got
oh,
so
it's
nervous.
going back now. Yeah, it's green now. Got
Okay,
disconnected for a
yeah,
second.
but no, it was during 2021. It was it was you. I don't remember when you moved because I was working. No, I was still drinking. That's when it was going on, and you were talking about summoning a demon, and
Yeah.
you were doing a ritual to summon a demon in your adopted dad's brother's house because you were always fucking trying to get them with magic.
Well,
Did it
yeah.
ever work?
I mean, it didn't really. I mean, like, it didn't work. I mean, like, I'm not exactly sure, really. I mean, like, when I casted the
They
spell.
definitely got some bad circumstances or something.
Well, not really. I mean, like, the reason why I was doing that is because I was scared of coronavirus. I mean, I was actually planning on doing an episode of Joe Winko talk about that. They weren't taking coronavirus seriously, and I'm high risk because of my diabetes. They're Trump supporting Republicans. I mean, that's why they died first in my movie Onryo. For those of you guys who haven't seen it yet, well, I'm pretty sure everyone watching this has seen it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't seen
yeah,
that
they
one yet.
were mean, Mason. They were very mean. They weren't taking COVID seriously, having their friends over, not even wearing masks, and everything. So I started casting spells on them to make them go away because I knew it was going to take something
This cough is
supernatural for
from
me to get
COVID,
rid
Joe
of them.
Winko.
Oh, I hope you feel better.
I'm coming down with it.
Oh, well, I've been vaccinated like
I,
6 times. I mean, like, the one
I
pharmacist.
got vaccinated, but I'm not. I didn't do it anymore. I did it one time
Oh, I
because I said
see.
forget it. I said forget it. But that's besides the point. He was casting a spell to summon a demon. He had like some chanting phrase. He was really like he would like, and he had his webcam on, and you would see him in the
Volo
in.
ut
Yep, and
moriato,
he'd be
et
chanting like,
motus etavit.
yeah, like I'm aware Joe Winko is some type of demonic force or
Jaden tasa saith
supernatural.
naka horobus.
I'm carelessly, it's like, you ever hear the expression, um, your life is the summation of five people, the five people in your life.
I never
You ever
heard
hear
that
that?
one before.
Well, there is an expression that the life is the summation of five people in your life, and one of those in mine is Joe Winko.
Aw.
It's you know. So I don't know. Whoa, Joe,
Thanks,
you almost
Kamina.
sounded like a.
I did, didn't I? That's actually like a volo ut moriator. That translates to I want him to die. I mean, I do that chant when I'm thinking about someone who I hate and want dead. Um and then et motus eta vit. That translates to he is dead, he is gone, like a power of manifestation. I was hoping my adoptive dad's brothers would go away and be gone, so I would just be by myself and safe from coronavirus. And then
Mhm.
the whole Jayton Tasa Saith Naka Horobus. That's when I was trying to summon the demon Oribus. That's the demon that I was trying to summon. That's
I know
what.
how you could add my video to the. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
If you want, I can show you how to add it if you're interested. Otherwise, keep and continue.
Oh yeah, but that's the demon I was trying to summon, Oribus. But then eventually, my reasons for summoning him got like a bit.
Got sexual, of course.
Oh
You,
yeah,
you know,
they
I, I
did.
I'm always saying it. I'm always saying it. When when
Yeah.
this when this gentleman writes a autobiography, it is going to be titled Joe Winko: A Life of Gay Sex.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna trademark that for when I fucking write it.
Yeah.
When I ghost write the autobiography, like there I was, uh, you know, a life of gay sex.
I mean, getting.
It's his main motivation to live,
I mean,
really.
I mean, getting orally copulated by a demon. How awesome is that, really? I mean,
I
gosh.
mean, yeah, I know you don't gotta explain nothing to you.
Yeah, because like it's
That's what
not.
you want. You want to enslave, like you ever play World of Warcraft? How they
I
have
wouldn't
enslaved
say
demons.
that it's enslave. I mean, because, the
Well,
guy
here's the thing
doing
about
the
it.
oral copulation is actually the powerful one, and the guy getting orally copulated is, like, the vulnerable one. That's why I enjoy it
Yeah,
so much, but that's not how people see it. They always think that
but
the
the
guy sucking the penis is the bitch, or, in lack of better terms, and the guy
just let me
getting sucked is the
explain,
alpha. Yeah, sorry, I just had to get that out real
because
quick.
the warlock in WoW, the demon, and you can make it male now. They patched it in. You can make it a male succubus. It's a
Oh,
succubus demon they command. I
yeah.
I think that demon is not does not have an unfriendly relationship with the fucking warlock. I
Latin
don't play
St.
WoW, so I
Charles
don't
of
fucking know,
Aberdeen.
but that's the concept in the game.
He doesn't
Because
have a good relationship with the warlock?
I mean, the succubus. No, the succubus in the game does like a charm, and it just, a succubus is like a demon that's like a sex demon. It wants sex. It wants people to fuck it, or it wants to fuck people, and that's about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's succubus. A succubus,
I
like, I
thought it was
guess,
an incubus when it's a male.
an incubus. Yeah, I guess, but a
Yeah, that's what
succubus
I wanted.
would be a demon that has a goal to it pursues with seduction, basically.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what kind of what I wanted, really.
That's what you want. So I'm saying,
I
like,
mean,
you know,
like what I wanted was someone who feels like powerful when they're sucking my penis. I didn't want someone who feels like
that's
a
a
bitch,
succubus. I
really.
mean, well, a
You mean
succubus. I don't
incubus?
know if it, or an incubus. Excuse me, an incubus.
Yeah, I
It
know.
could be like, you ever watch Death Note though? I've shown you the first. I've made you watch Death Note.
Yeah,
You know
I
Ryuk
remember.
in Death Note.
I don't really remember it. I mean, like,
Ryuk is the guy with the black spiky hair,
oh, I
and
liked
he
him.
watches over light
I
and
kind of look
light.
like him right now.
You kind of do look like Ryuk right now. Yeah, yeah. Ryuk doesn't like or dislike light. He doesn't care what he's doing. He doesn't care that, like, Ryuk doesn't give a shit that light's killing people. He doesn't like it or dislike it. Like, he has
I do
no.
not want to turn into a straight man, Schumacher Armstrong. A woman will not know how to suck my penis. Only a
I'm
guy
a
with a
demon.
penis will.
Yeah.
Hi, Dean Rockboy.
Well, that's what I'm saying about Ryuk. Like, Ryuk doesn't care. Doesn't care. He doesn't have like a positive or negative opinion of light. So the demon you summon could potentially not give a shit about you. Like, it could be like sucking your dick, but it has an ulterior motive that you won't recognize because you are perceiving it with a human morality system,
Yeah,
and
but
it's
what would
not.
it? What would be its ulterior motive? I mean, I don't
I
know.
don't know, but it wouldn't like Ryuk had no motive, but he knew that he was going to write Light's name in the Death Note.
Well, I
So
mean,
Ryuk ultimately knew that he was going to do that. It was his ulterior motive to write Light's name in the Death Note. It wasn't to kill Light. I mean, it wasn't because he hated Light or he liked Light. He just knew that is ultimately, I gave him the Death Note. It's part of the code. I live forever. They're immortal. They wrote in the Death Note, and I'm gonna write their name in the Death Note. That's Ryuk. That's the in Death Note. That's what happens.
but if
So
a
really,
demon has ulterior motives and and the demon's like sucking my penis all the time, I guess I would believe that he's doing
you
that
wouldn't you wouldn't
because
know.
he's getting powerful. I would notice if he was sucking my penis all the time. I would always feel it, especially. Oh wait, oh damn.
No,
Okay, now
but
my mind's in the gutter right now. Like everywhere I
no, yeah,
go,
but
he would
that's
be like, yeah.
no, he's
Oh
this is what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
would enjoy that. I'm
He
getting way too
doesn't.
happy thinking about that. But go on.
Yeah, he might, like, it's not a good or a bad thing. His art, because he doesn't work off human morality.
It's a good thing.
He yeah, he just, like,
It is
he's just like,
definitely a good
maybe
thing.
because demons and shit and all, like, supernatural beings
I will
don't work off
never
human
want
morality.
Virginia Shoemaker Armstrong. Gosh. I'm sorry I had to. I had to reference that. But
Yeah,
that's the
but
weird like speaking of that, that's the
they don't look, because you think, when you, like, when you write in the Death Note, you're thinking with hatred. You know,
Oh yeah.
that's your motivation. You're saying,
Yeah.
I want X to, blank, insert description. That is caused by you having hatred. Ryuk didn't write it in the Death Note because he hated light. He just knew he was gonna do it.
As long as my soul is going to a good place, St. Charles of Aberdeen, I would imagine if a demon liked sucking my penis all the time and wanted to suck my soul out of my body, he would want to suck my soul, and I'm pretty sure my soul would still have a penis and everything, and he would want to keep sucking it over and over again and get power from the
Dude,
release of
they had a
energy and
video.
everything, and that sounds very pleasurable. I mean, like that's actually I remember when coronavirus was going on. You
I'm on
guys
all the
remember
mushrooms.
American Horror Story with the scenes where they go to hell, like that one ending of American Horror Story season 3, spoiler alert, when the witch died and she went to hell and she was trapped forever, waking up in a house over and over again with that ghost guy in hell, and like she was disgusted by him because she had to spend all of eternity with him and he was like her husband and everything. That's how I wrote a story of me waking up in like a Brokeback Mountain camp, and there was a guy who was going to give me an eternal blowjob forever. I mean, that was my idea of heaven, really. I mean, not gonna
Well,
lie.
Joe, I'm now that I'm I'll be honest, I'm on fucking mushrooms, which is making this really interesting. Um, let's say, I'm trying to get you to observe I forget what the term is.
Hi, Arcastro Young Blood. Hi, Ultra Ultra. How about if it's just a human and not a demon? That'd be fine, Ultra Ultra. That would be very fine.
Right.
But the thing about that is, I mean, like, most guys get tired of doing that after a while. I mean, like, I don't know why, but when I meet a guy, he always tries to finish me off as fast as possible, like he's a fucking NASCAR race driver. Whenever I see like a race, I live near Daytona Beach, Florida. There's a huge
Right.
racetrack. Whenever I see that racetrack, my mind goes to a connection. I'm like, those are the guys who suck me off. They always try to finish me off as fast as possible. And I
What
get
is
so upset about that. I mean, I want to sit back and enjoy it for a long time. I don't want you to finish me off as fast as possible. What the hell? And they think that just because, like, when I finally ejaculate and blow the load and everything, then they're like, okay, all done. I'm like, what? No, you're not done yet. What the hell? Why are you
okay?
taking it off? Yeah,
I
go
have to
on.
ask a question to chat because I don't know how to. What is the word that means when you imagine something that you're not like presently taking part of? Like, um, what is the word for that? It escapes me. It's seriously like my mind is like it's just nouns get blanked out occasionally. Um, wait, what is this word?
Parasite. He's treating you like a parasite, like the way the parasite used to suck on Superman but would never kill him. I mean, not even sure if parasite. I mean, yeah, it is very similar to that, but not even sure if parasite would be the proper word. I mean, I heard that parasites actually harm their host, but he wouldn't technically be harming me at all. I mean,
Hypothetical. Is it really
yeah,
hypothetical? Because I could have gotten that. You know
I
what?
think
I'm an
so.
idiot. It is hypothetical.
But he
Okay,
wouldn't.
so wow, I'm really
But it wouldn't be a parasite because he's not harming me at all. He's making me feel good, and he's like putting me at ease, relieving all those tensions, making me feel comfortable, making me feel loved. I mean, if a guy or a demon like started copulating me over and over again, I would eventually develop deep feelings for them, unless they like ditched me and
But
left me or
Joe, the
something.
demon wouldn't like. What
You
if it
never
could
know, actually.
reciprocate? Hmm.
They might.
I
They
guess
might. I mean, like.
in your super horny afterlife where everything and it in your super horny like I don't know what the fuck it'd be.
Well,
I
I
hope
mean,
I don't know if I'll be honest. I don't necessarily believe or disbelieve in an afterlife. I don't know. My money is on no, but I think whatever it is, um, definitely subjective. It's definitely like
it wouldn't be
there's
going in a rag, Travis. Okay, go on. Sorry.
so like I mean how all of life is subjective. Like how, oh dude, I'm all over. Okay, how all of life is basically just a perception of like you know atoms are moving around and this is how we perceive them in
Oh
life
yeah.
and all this,
Oh yeah.
it's like
Definitely
in
atoms,
this
definitely
frequency of
fluids, definitely matter, definitely
matter,
liquids.
fluid,
Nerve
vibration and
ending.
everything, and
Oh
this is
yes,
this is
vibration. Oh yes, nerve endings. Oh yes, cells. And oh yeah, all that
you're
really.
one sicko. You are really a horny dude.
Duh, seriously. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me if there's
You gotta
actually.
move to Chatterbait next time for this. You're getting way too horned up, dude.
Well, I mean, my mind's in the gutter. My mind's
Your
constantly in the
mind is like
gutter.
you love gay sex. You are
I do. I do.
love gay sex.
You know, the thing that sucks is, I mean, ironically, ironic choice. The thing that sucks, and not in the good way, not the way I like it, a lot of guys don't even consider penis sucking sex at all. Seriously.
Can
Like,
Maddie join the call?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Or Joe. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's. Add them. I'm gonna add them.
Okay. Oh, hold on 1 second. Hi.
Hi. Okay.
What if you take their flower and they get clingy? Well, if they get clingy, that's the whole point. Because then I won't have to find another guy to suck my penis. I just have the same guy sucking my penis all the time. I mean, that's why I wanted, like, that's exactly what I wanted. A clingy, obsessive guy who just would want to suck me over and over again. Wouldn't have to post on Craigslist anymore. Wouldn't have to post on well, I can't post on Craigslist. They closed the personal section. Wouldn't have to keep casting these love spells. Well, I still would cast them to, like, make sure that they stay, really. I mean...
Okay. Hold on. All right. If Maddie wants to join, they can join. But regardless.
Yeah. I actually do have anal sex. I mean, from time to time. I mean, it's not my really preferred thing. I have to get to know someone really good before I do that, and I can't really get off from it. I just needed to make that clear. But go on. Sorry I interrupted. Non-sexual.
Okay. My point before
Yeah.
that I was making is, in this frequency, there's, what we observe is all subjective, and everything in of itself is like subjective. So you just think, this demon, what you're observing in the demon sucking your penis,
Yeah.
you observe it as love because you're a human. You're, responding. This is your penis. This is getting the chemicals in your penis are flooding to your brain, and they're causing you to be in love with this demon.
I mean,
But the demon, think about this. In the hypothetical, the demon doesn't share that because the demon doesn't feel love or hate. The demon it could be like Ryuk, like what I'm saying about Death Note.
But why would he keep doing it? He's getting power from it.
Because Ryuk didn't like or dislike light. He knew he had to write him in the Death Note. Think about that.
Well,
But
I mean,
that was it. That was it. Because he kept doing it because he had to write Light's name in the Death Note. So
wait, so the demon would want to kill me? Is that what you're saying?
No, but the demon could serve you your whole life.
And that would be awesome, even if he... Oh, well, that would be really awesome.
He might not truly love you.
That's fine with me if he keeps doing it over and over again, making me happy, keeping me company and everything like that. That'd be okay. If he enjoys doing that, I would personally, if a demon was sucking my penis over and over again...
At what cost? What if the demon?
What would be the cost? What, he's gonna keep me forever and suck me off over and over again? I mean, as long as I'm having fun, I'd be fine with it.
So you'd weigh the pros and cons.
What are the cons? That's the thing you have to...
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm saying that within the...
Would I still be able to do my live streams in my next life? I mean, he could copulate me while I'm doing my live stream. I mean, I have no one copulating me right now.
I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know the answer to that question.
I mean, that's one thing I actually fantasize about. I was actually going to talk about this in an episode of Joe Winko Talk. I remember one time I went on a road trip with this Arabian guy who I met on Craigslist. I thought he was Latino at first, but he was actually Arabian. It was a long time ago, and he had dark skin like I did, and he reminded me of myself, and it turned me on. And I remember we were going to go to a couple stops, and I didn't make notes of what I was going to say at each of the stops. And we were talking to each other. We started talking about gay sex. I told him that I really like having my penis sucked. He told me that he really likes sucking penis. And I was surprised by that because, usually guys of color don't like sucking penis at all. I mean, me, for example. But, I mean, that's not a bad thing, really. I mean, but I was happy about it that he did because he was handsome and he's an Arabian guy. I mean, how awesome. I mean, how often do you get sucked off by an Arabian guy? I mean, how many people can say that? But usually they're tops. But then, we were at the hotel... And he said that he really wanted to suck my penis because I was telling him that I like being sucked on for a long time. And I said, oh, yeah, you can suck me off. I mean, I don't mind. And I was, taking notes. And I said, yeah, you can just get between my legs and start. And, the thing that I noticed, people, that was my sexual fantasy that I had for a long time. And a really annoying thing that guys say, they always tell me, I say, oh, you can suck me off while I'm doing my episodes of Joe Winko Talk. You can suck me off while I'm working on my Sims 2 movies. You can suck me off while I'm editing my 3D stuff and stuff like that. And they say, oh, you won't be able to concentrate with me sucking you off. And that gets on my nerves because I'm like, no, yes, I will.
I want to get sucked for 9 hours.
No, I mean, no. The reason why is because, yes, I will. That actually would help me concentrate even better. And that's exactly what happened. He was like, down between my legs. He got himself really comfortable, and he starts sucking. He keeps my penis in his mouth. He starts giving me like slow and sensual suction, and like
Okay.
it was like my best way of
Okay.
explaining it. It's like wearing a really comfortable jockstrap or something. That's my best way of explaining it. And the human contact, because we're all humans. We all like attention. We all like contact. I mean, we all like being hugged. We all like all that stuff. I mean, some
Yeah,
of us don't. Some of us do.
this guy's got a point.
Yeah,
Hold
and
on.
he.
St. Charles of Aberdeen. How could you let something suck on you repeatedly that does not love you or care for you as a human being? It's basically a leech on your penis at that point. And
But it's
but you
making me
would
feel
sign your
good.
soul. Yeah, but you would sign your soul to it. You know,
So
you're
it
the
wants to
conscious.
suck on me. I'm pretty
You're the
sure
being.
if it didn't
You have
love.
the soul.
Okay, so if it didn't love me, then why is it sucking on me so much, really?
Because it's that's what it does. It's a demon that it's an
So
incubus.
it's
It
relieving tension, relieving. I mean, stopping me from going on dating apps to find. I mean, because most of the guys I meet who are mean are asshole guys from dating apps. If I had like some supernatural
it's
force orally copulating me over and
what
over
I'm
again, I
saying is
wouldn't need to
that
go on a dating app. What like it's not killing me or anything, unless that's what you're saying it is. Then it would be a problem. But if it isn't killing me, then
yeah, um, I'm saying if if you are the being with the soul though. This is what I'm saying. You're the person who's like, okay, I have the human desires. I have the capacity for love I want, and your this demon is just in this hypothetical. I'm not saying it has to be, or but in
yeah,
my
but
yeah,
wouldn't the demon be enjoying it? Why are they doing it so much if they don't like me at all, really? I mean, like, it's coming back
it
over
could
and
be a
over again,
that's yeah,
making me
but
feel good over and over again.
I'm saying it's not a human. It's not a human because
It's
it
human
won't like
like.
it's not falling in love with you. It's a demon.
I I kind
He's a
of would
demon
take that as
that
falling
works.
in love. I mean,
It, it,
unless it's doing something to harm me, then it's a problem.
all
No,
right,
I
I get
don't
it.
have to give,
Well,
Dave.
I'm
I
saying
don't
though,
have
why
to
don't
suck
you?
penis if I don't want to. I don't have to
Yeah, no,
do.
I know.
Yeah,
No one
I was
ever
just
asked
reading
you
the.
to, man.
Well, I was just
No one
reading what
ever
they
asked you.
typed. I don't have to reciprocate, Dave. There's lots of guys who don't mind that at all. I mean, yeah, I never found one that wants to be with me long term, but that doesn't mean I never will. I mean, this getting back to this Arab guy who was
Here's what
like
I'm saying.
orally copulating me. My point was, I was actually able to concentrate better. I was able to take my notes because it was like he was holding my hand, but he wasn't holding my hands. My hands were free. He was holding my penis. I felt good. I felt the human contact. It's just like the time when I was a kid and someone taught me how to ride a bike without training wheels, and I felt so safe because that person had their hands on the bike with me, and I knew I wouldn't fall over at all. And well, it's a weird analogy because I didn't feel like I was in danger or anything like that. But that actually motivated me, and it made
I
me
get it.
finish it faster. Like for example, I have this weird habit where I get up and I pace around a lot. I never talked about that, but I get up and pace around, and then my mind goes active. If I had a nice guy or even a demon who was like sucking my penis the whole entire time, you think I would want to get up out of my chair and pace around?
But
I'd be like,
why do
no,
you
I'm
not
getting,
see?
I'm getting attention, I'm getting affection, I'm getting motivation. I'm gonna get everything. My Sims 2
You might
movies
as
would be
well.
finished faster. All of that really. And then the Arab guy who was sucking me off. Like I looked down at him, and then he looked like right back up at me, and he had like this most aroused look on his face. Like after like an hour passed, he was still like gently sucking, copulating me, and performing oral sex on me. He had the most aroused look on his face. And then I was like, and I smiled at him, and he says, "Oh, that was so nice. You were in such deep focus." And I was like, "Well, you actually," and I told him, "You actually helped me concentrate better." And then like his grip around he had his arms like wrapped around my waist, like hugging me like this, and like I obviously couldn't wrap my arms around him, so I just wrapped my legs around him instead, and his face turned like kind of red. And I mean, because he had dark skin, but you could still see his face turning red. And he was like, "Oh yeah, that is nice." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, this is nice." I
Mm,
wish me and him would have stayed in touch, but people forget all the time. And plus, he's busy. He was busy doing other stuff. But yeah,
this I'm looking at the chat.
I'm looking at it too.
I, I would say my input. I'm just to close out the demon talk because it's like I know I get it, but
Yeah, that's alright.
why not just? Would you be open if there was a robot like in Detroit Become Human that you could fuck, and it'll live with
Fuck.
you, and it's like a robot. It's like, but it really has no like in Detroit Become Human, it has no consciousness. It has no like ability to make its own choices, and it just listens to everything you say. Like, would you
Not
be
quite
into
this.
like banging that?
I mean,
Because in the
I,
game, you can bang the robots.
actually, there are some robots that actually are self-aware. That's what I've heard. Actually, I remember hearing
Well,
that.
there was Mark here in Detroit Become Human. That was kind of the plot, was that the robots became self-aware, and it was like a civil rights analogy. But they had this one character, Marcus, who was like, you should play Detroit. If I had money,
Well, I
I'd buy
mean,
you
if
that
it was
experience.
self-aware, I mean, like even if it
But
wasn't
he doesn't.
self-aware, I'd just be like, oh, I'd much rather have something
Marcus,
that's enjoying me
it wasn't
instead. But
self-aware, but he still treated the robot right. You
I
know
would
what I
treat it
mean?
right and make sure to maintenance
He,
it. Make sure, yeah.
that was the plot of the game. Like most people would abuse their robots in the
I
game
don't
because
want
movies.
any female demons. Shoemaker Armstrong. What the hell?
They basically like
Yeah.
aggressively gay Shoemaker Armstrong.
Yeah. Shoemaker
Schumacher.
Armstrong. Maybe you
It's
should.
Schumacher. It's Schumacher, right? just the
Girls
name.
don't know how to suck
The guy
penis,
who wrote it
honky
is
to
actually
cloud.
Batman and Robin.
Gosh.
Just the name Robert Schumacher means. It's funny because you should watch Batman and Robin the movie. It's the costume designs are basically gay porn.
I think Captain America is a better sidekick for Robin. I have a Robin costume. I mean, I shared picture. I don't know if I shared it. Oh, I must have forgot to share that on Twitter. Now that I think of it.
In Batman and Robin the movie, like none of them, Batman's just a gay character. I could argue that till the
Eh.
end of time. Batman is one gay character. There's a few things that people like that are just like you have your standard like I don't watch anime, I just watch Cowboy Bebop, and it's like Cowboy Bebop, if you ever seen it, is the gayest show ever
It
made.
is. It is. I
It's
remember
so
it.
it's literally LGBT anime, and people like for years were like, this is so badass, and like uh there's shit like that. A lot of things that people like are just gay as shit, and Batman is one of them.
Yeah.
Batman is one where it's just like this is a covert, gay thing.
Captain America is a better sidekick for Robin. I actually have a Robin costume. I took pictures of me wearing it, and I think I must have shared those online. But like I went.
Why is it Robin his sidekick, and why is he not
He should be.
Robin man?
He should be Captain America's sidekick instead. I mean, I was actually writing a
Well,
fan fiction where I become Robin, but I have supernatural powers. Captain America can't fly at all until he orally copulates Robin, me as Robin, and he ends up getting superpowers from swallowing sperm from a magic warlock. Me as Robin, when I'm as Robin, I'm able to have magic powers like flying and everything. Captain America gets those powers. The more he copulates me, and the more he feeds off of my sperm, the more powerful he gets. That actually sounds.
Captain America has powers.
He can't fly. Yeah, he does have powers, but he can't fly. But he can't fly.
He's like a government project in the movie or the comic. He's like the government experimented on. He's like RoboCop kind of. Why can't you
I like
obsess about,
RoboCop. I like RoboCop. I remember him.
Yeah, RoboCop shit. Why can't it be
like all of him is a robot except his mouth. His mouth is like
realistic.
realistic.
Is a robot except his mouth. Like,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
Like, I'm surprised. I gotta get you a RoboCop Blender model so you can start making porn of him.
Yes, you should. Yes. Right? Yeah.
I should get RoboCop.
Yeah.
I showed Joe Winko movies.
Do I have a personal relationship with Jesus?
Yeah, he does. He does, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would be up
You
for
do,
that.
right? I mean, come on.
I
You wear the
do.
cross.
I
You say you're a Christian.
do.
You went to the church, and that guy. So you do have a personal relationship with Christ.
Yeah, I was actually trying to do the video at Solid Rock Church, but the guy was like, "This is private
The guy
property,"
chased him
and
out. Jesus rejected Joe Winko, so I guess
but
that's
that
what it
wasn't
is.
Jesus. Those people
That
were.
wasn't Jesus. That was.
It was a bunch of stupid people who didn't like my costume, and they have to hug me,
At a
Jesus.
church.
That's what the statue is called. And they also had one previous to it was struck by lightning and burnt down, so that's already cursed grounds. And now the next one's going to be destroyed by an EF4 or an F5 tornado. And yeah, the last one was called Big Butter Jesus. And I'm like, what the hell? And the guy who chased me out of the church was, I found out who he was. He was actually a youth pastor. What's the thing that comes to your mind when you hear the term youth pastor? Let me ask that to everyone watching this live stream. Type in the chat, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the term youth pastor? Now, I'm not going to say much, but I will say this. The thing that comes to my mind, it's men like youth pastors who are the reason why I am insecure about my age. I'm 27 years old, I'll say it, turning 28 on December 5th, and and that's why I'm insecure about my age, because some guys always want someone super young, like freshly 18, or oh, you
That's
guys
not.
know
You
what
don't
else,
gotta be
but
insecure about your age. What? You don't gotta be insecure about your age. I'm a
oh,
little
well, I
insecure
mean,
about my
like,
age. I'm old.
well, yeah, but you're not gay at all. I mean, you're not dealing with a bunch of guys who. And the ironic thing is, I always like older men. I always prefer like men in their 50s, men in their 60s, men in their
Yeah. So
40s,
I don't
men
know
in their
why.
70s, even older than that.
Yeah, you got to get over it, man. You got to just embrace it. Like, you're
I
getting
do.
older.
I
You
mean,
have Joe Winko movies where you're old, and
I do?
you know,
When? Oh, yeah, Knife Date.
again, in Knifed, you're old.
I
In
like in my 40s,
you
but
have that one you wrote where you're still a YouTuber in your 50s.
yeah,
You
that
know,
was Night of the
you
Demons. I'm
have the
still working on
easiest
that.
way to anything you need to accept or assimilate about yourself. You just incorporate into your identity.
And
And
some guys actually do
so
like a
like
guy in his late 20s. They know what they
yeah,
want. Their
so like
minds are more developed, really. That whole thing you hear about like your mind doesn't fully mature till you're 25, it's so totally true, really. I mean,
my
like,
psychiatrist is like, "Oh yeah, 30's the best age," and I'm like, "Oh holy shit! Like I don't think so. Like I feel
it
fucking
could be.
old." And she's like, "I'm 36." I'm like, "Wow, you have a job. You have a job, and you're only 6 years older than me. That sucks." But yeah, I only feel self-conscious about my age because I'm not where I should be in life. But
I do live interviews, Honk the Clown, questions that are off limits. I can't really think of them right
live
now,
interviews.
but yeah, I never had someone live interview me. I mean, yeah, just taking
That
some
would be
insulin
cool.
right now. My blood sugar is high because for me eating the candy corn. I mean, it was low at first, but so the guy saying because something is well liked that makes it gay, huh?
So the guy is saying something is well liked that makes it gay. No, I'm saying Batman's gay because Batman I find is gay a little bit because no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Cowboy Bebop is gay because there's literally a character who is like
I was
extra
getting.
nice in prison. There's Ed. Ed is like there's plenty of like just gay and just it's there's plenty of stuff in Cowboy Bebop that's just gay and gay overtones in it.
I
I
noticed
don't know.
some of
I think
that when I watched
my
it.
point was that it's just that certain things people glamorize and think are so sophisticated or whatever, and they turn out to be
Damn,
uh
where's my?
just not the intention or the representation is like not what they're presenting it as.
They have machines that can suck you. I do have a machine that can suck me, St. Charles, Aberdeen. It's just the thing is, like, it just goes up and down. It doesn't, like, there's, like, different. I can't really get into it. It's the same motion. I mean, when it's a real guy who's copulating me, like, it's more than just the machine. It's like, first of all, like, the hard suction, like a vacuum cleaner. That's what gets me, like, stiff. and then you go up and down. You can't just like go up and down like right when I'm soft. It's not gonna make me get erect. It has to be like hard suction, and then you stroke it up and down. I mean, and plus it's different. Like you're not feeling the breath of the guy. You're not feeling his lips. I
This is
mean,
one fucking
you're
wild
not
stream.
having his arms wrapped around you. You're not hearing him moan. You're not feeling the vibrations of the inside of his mouth. You're not feeling like the mucous membranes of the inside of his mouth. You're not feeling the saliva. You have to manually add the you have to manually add like the lubricant. And like who the fuck does that? I mean like but like you're not feeling the saliva. You're not like hearing him talk to you. You're not hearing him mutter. You're not feeling his lips like glide around your penis at all or anything like that. And that's another weird thing. That's what I mean. I mean, what? Not weird what I'm into, but like one of my sexual turn-ons is like I want a guy to like talk to me while he has like my penis in his mouth, really. And like every single guy fucking says this. He says, "Oh, I won't be able to talk while I have my penis in your mouth." Yes, you fucking will. I mean, there's one episode of The Young Turks where the guy, like, who's leading America, where he fools the gun activists to put a dildo in his mouth because, like, when you're being decapitated by ISIS, they said the only way to escape is to,
This
quickly
stream
put your
is
mouth
like
on the
Joe
guy's
Winko,
groin and
what the
everything.
what?
And he's like, "My mouth's big enough for the two of these." She said that while the dildo is in his mouth, and I'm like,
Dude.
see, look at that. See, you can talk while you have something in your mouth. People talk with their mouth full all the time,
Oh
really.
my
And then Anna Caspian, she
god.
was going like, "I can't
Oh
believe
my
people are
god.
doing this. It's so funny. You gotta see it." Oh yeah, and I'm glad Emma Bell survives in 2010 horror film Frozen. I like Emma Bell. Aw, thanks Mason. I love you too. Aw, thanks Isaiah. Dude, you look 21. You're lean, smart. Stop the pity party. Oh, thank you.
It's my party. I'll cry if I want to.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I tell people I'm 21 all the time because, like, the main thing is, like, about being insecure about my age. I don't have, like, a car or my own place at all, and guys always bash me for that because they think I should have it by the time I'm 27. And it gets really annoying when guys throw that in my face, so that's the reason why I tell them that I'm, like, 20, 21, because most people that young don't have cars or their own place. But yeah.
you have a license. You got your license.
Yeah, but it's not recommended that I drive because if my blood sugar bottoms out, my blood sugars are like out of control. Really, they have
Yeah,
minds of their
but it's
own.
like, that's. I mean, that makes it like, who cares? Like, if you don't have a car, you got your license. It's like, you can't help
Yeah,
it
but I
then.
don't like. Yeah, I mean, look
You
at
know what I
this.
mean?
This is
It's
how
like,
crazy my blood sugars have been.
Joe Winko, you're
On the
definitely
bright side, however, it does make my semen and pre-ejaculate fluids taste sweeter. That's what one guy actually told me while he was copulating me because my blood sugar was really high. And he was like, and he was like making that noise. And I was like, what? And he's like, yo, you taste sweeter than usual. And I'm like, oh, my blood sugar is high right now. And he told me that he likes when my blood sugar is high. And I'm like, oh, well, at least someone's enjoying it. I mean, I don't really feel so well when my blood sugar is high. But, like, I gave insulin. I mean, while he was sucking me off, I can just stick myself with the needle. I mean, it doesn't really take much. It doesn't interrupt anything. And then, like, my blood sugars eventually went down, and he says that he was sucking the glucose out of me, and, yeah. And,
okay. The
technically,
bone marrow.
bone marrow, I didn't really think of
I
that,
mean, the
but
glucose, the bone marrow. You have bone marrow in your.
you have bone marrow in your sperm?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't know that, but technically he
Everything,
was sucking the
your whole
glucose.
body is like 98% water.
Yeah, but
Believe it or
technically
not.
he was sucking the glucose out of my penis because like when my blood sugar is high, what they recommend you do is you drink a lot of water and like you can get sugar out of your I probably shouldn't bring this up, but you can get sugar out of your body by drinking lots of water and like urinating it out, really. I mean, I'm not into the whole piss stuff, honestly. I mean, I have to say that. I'm not into piss at all. I mean, like if I have to if I have to
That's
go
the
to the
line. That's the line.
I just have
Okay.
to, I just say, hey, I have to take care of something. I'll be right back. And then I just get up, use the restroom. And then I'm nice enough to go over to the shower, rinse it off, rinse like the inner lining of the slit out too. And then I just go like, okay, all done. Let's get back to it. And yeah. Yeah, I'm actually considerate enough for that. And I always make sure I'm hygienic. I make sure to shower, make sure I'm clean and everything. I mean, I'm not going to have someone like
Oh my.
copulate me while I'm dirty or anything. I'm going to take a shower first, really. I mean, gosh. And like there's like some guys who I mean, I remember there was one guy I talked to. He actually, you know how some people like having someone else's like underwear that they worn and they like sniffing it and everything? Like I remember he told me to like add some underwear to like an Amazon wish list because you can like make a private
Yeah.
Amazon wish list. I made one and I added a bunch of jock straps to it. And for those of you who don't know jock straps are the things like the cover goes over your penis and your balls and the straps just go
Mhm.
around your ass. They don't make contact with like in between your cheeks of your ass. They just like the only thing it's making contact with is your penis and your balls in that area. And you
But,
know, like if I was
but
gonna send someone my underwear, I'd want it to be a jock strap because like the only thing they need to smell is just my penis and my balls. But then he
okay,
was asking
okay.
me, can you get some that have a
Joe,
back to them? And I'm like,
Joey
why
go.
the fuck do you want that? That's insanitary. Just have my penis and my balls instead. And like, and if I did that, I would make sure to shave first because hair locks onto bacteria. And I wouldn't want to like have like, well, I mean, everyone sweats and everything like that, and that causes bacteria. That's what causes
Yeah.
body odor, like sweat. Like if you have hair under your armpits, like my armpits always smell a lot better when I have them hairless and everything. But like I want just my
Yo,
natural
look at
scent,
your
my
chat.
pheromone scent, really. And then, hi Asia.
I can you take a breath?
But yeah, that's what I'd want to send
Okay,
them.
like
Really, I
okay,
wouldn't
okay,
want it.
okay.
I wouldn't want it to be like stuff
Like
from the back
everyone's like,
door, just like
let's like okay.
my front missile, not my back door. That's the only thing they should be smelling if they're into that. And I'm just like, why do you want some that have a back? What the hell? That's the main thing you're into. Gosh, but yeah. Okay.
All right. Sometimes sometimes I'm listening to you talk and I'm just like, holy shit, like holy shit,
Yeah, this
dude.
cloud makeup is
I
bringing
don't
out a
know,
different side
man.
of me. Well, it's not a
I
different
don't
side of me.
know,
It's a
man.
true side of me. This
That
is
like,
stuff that I've been thinking
how do you
about for
go from
weeks.
ISIS to jock straps in 2 minutes, 30
Well, I
seconds
mean,
between? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And you're dressed as a clown. I don't know what on earth is like, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's someone
yeah.
inside there, but like,
Oh yeah. I mean,
I didn't mean it like that.
I mean, if I was a bottom,
No,
that would
yeah,
match with
like
me
there's
much more.
someone
But
inside there, but there is a lot of TV
aw,
static and
thanks James reacts to everything. Uh,
well,
yeah. Oh, it's okay, Travis, and it's okay, Asia. Are you gonna do a Halloween gaming live stream? Oh yeah, of course, Asia. I'm trying to decide what game I should play. I was thinking about playing Kenshi because I wanted to add Elon Musk, Andy Dick, Don Lemon, and Don Lemon's husband to my new Kenshi squad. That'd be insanely awesome if it was true. I mean, well, first of all, you guys know how much I love Elon Musk. I
how do
do
I
love
look at what
Don
games you have
Lemon.
on Steam? I wanna see if because I wanna see like
And I obviously do love Andy Dick. I mean, if you guys know anything about Andy Dick, and if you know me well enough, you know exactly why I like him. I mean, he's notorious. Apparently, he's notorious for, I mean, touching people when they don't ask for it, which is good. I mean, well, no. It's not good.
no, it's not.
Correct me for what I said. It's not good to do that to someone who doesn't want it, but someone like me, who wouldn't mind it at all, I'd be fine with it, just as long as
Yeah,
he.
but you'd be going with everyone.
What?
You'd be going with everyone.
You know, that's the only thing, really. I mean, if he's grabbing
Yeah, you'd
everyone
be going with
else.
everyone.
Well, I mean, there's a chance that he might think, like, if he does it to me and he's like, oh, wait a second, this guy didn't get mad at all, he didn't fight back at all, oh, I could just do it to him over and over again, don't need to do it to everyone else, but, yeah, I mean, it would only, I mean, but most likely it wouldn't end up that way, but yeah, yeah. Oh, you're leaving? Oh, okay, see ya, Travis.
Travis.
Have you seen the new Five Nights at Freddy's on Peacock for free? Just premiered today. You don't have to pay for the theaters. Oh, I heard of the Five
That's
Nights at
sick.
Freddy
Oh wow,
movie.
cool. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see that. I'm
I've
gonna
heard of
watch
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. If I yeah, I'm gonna. I love I might watch it. I always liked the CGI in Five Nights at Freddy's. I before it blew up, I was interested in the game because I saw it on Steam and I love pre-rendered uh, graphics and they're
I
great.
will always live in Florida, Dave.
Joe, you're
Unless someone takes me to Sacramento, California. I mean, crazy Ron DeSantis. I actually photoshopped a picture of my penis into his mouth. I actually went to the Florida State Capitol building. Someone took me there, and I actually talked about it in front of the Florida State Capitol building. How I photoshopped a picture of my penis into Ron DeSantis' mouth. I thought it was funny at first, but now it's like really awkward. Whenever they have him on the news, that's literally all I see now. Usually, when I'm thinking about my penis inside another guy's mouth, it's always a happy thought. But I mean, like
think I'm happy.
99.9% of the time it's a happy thought, but that 0.1% is when it's Ron DeSantis. I mean, it's just awkward because of all the bad stuff he's doing and not taking COVID seriously, trying to ban Black History, thinking it's okay to run over protesters.
How do you feel about the Don? The Don being like so publicly like I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be 2024 next year.
I don't even think about him.
What do you think about that? Because now it's going to be.
I don't think anything about.
Honestly, I'd take Christie over fucking Ron DeSantis. I really would. I don't know.
I would rather have. Yeah, that is true. I would rather have Trump than Ron DeSantis. I can't stand DeSantis.
I'm pissed. I was never like really hard on Trump or anything. I just I observed it. I saw what it was. But,
I was just mad because the way he handled the coronavirus pandemic.
I am definitely 100% would rather have Trump than DeSantis. That's all.
I like Joe Biden. I think he's sexy. Let's go, Brandon, and I mean that in the most affectionate, literal way possible.
Brandon is what it is.
I mean, you remember when the young picture of Joe Biden went viral and everyone was talking about how handsome he looked in his young picture, and I saw a picture of him when he's old, and I was like, oh yeah, he still got it.
Yeah.
God, I'm afraid.
He's got it some places, and he's lost it in others. Kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought I don't really care. I mean, I'm Brandon, Uncle Joe, whatever. But I don't mind either. I don't really mind him. I have to vocally be like, "Hey, he sucks," but I don't mind him.
I wish he did.
I just
wonder how many people.
Like, it is just round the clock. It's like, oh Lord, look at the time. It's gay sex all around the clock.
Well,
if you ran for office, you'd have to unite. Like you just I don't know.
Monica Lewinsky. I mean, definitely not Monica. Monico. I mean, is that the masculine form of Monica? I mean, I don't know.
Marco Lewinsky.
Yeah.
Marco Lewinsky.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't have him wear a blue dress. I would have him wear, well, unless if he was a feminine guy, I wouldn't mind that. But I would prefer for him to wear a blue suit instead. Oh yeah, especially a suit and tie. That'd be nice. Gosh. My mind is in the gutter.
Marco,
gosh.
Would you say Marco and then he'd say Polo? And
Yes. Definitely.
I had to. You love that one. I know it made you laugh, my friend.
I do.
Yeah,
oh gosh.
I got you with that one. All right, but yeah, that's I just thought it'd be funny to bring up because we had that one stream where we were it was the presidential election.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was the one stream, and now it's and now here we are 4 years. We should do another one.
We should.
Really. We should do another one in 2024, and we reflect okay, you happy? You got what you wanted. We got what we wanted.
I was actually spending the night.
Now you see where we are, and you gotta look at where it is.
I actually remember what I was doing that night. I was actually spending the night with a guy who voted for Donald Trump.
That's so funny.
It
I was in a
was.
mental hospital
Oh,
when it the polls closed.
oh,
The
I'm
polls
sorry.
closed. I was in a mental hospital. I went into the living the fucking the lounge. I'm like, all right, who won? Is it Biden or Trump? No one knows. Like, we're not gonna find out for 2 months. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, shut up. Like, fuck you. I don't care anymore. And then I just got over it.
Why would Elon Musk and Don Lemon try to kill each other? I mean, do they have like a rift between each other? I mean, like I think I remember like I don't remember anything going on between Don Lemon and Elon Musk. What was going on between them? I mean, that's Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. I mean, I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. I'm team Elon all the way. I remember like one
Why I
time.
hate them both. I think it should be illegal to be that rich. Straight up.
Okay.
I think. All right, let's not start. This will turn into like the.
There was
Let's
actually
not.
one guy I was talking to a while ago. He looked like Elon Musk, and he wanted me to put a love spell on him. Well, I was the one who asked him if I could put a love spell on him, and I went all out for that one though, because I was like, oh wait, he looks like Elon Musk. So like, I literally like, not sure how well
Dude,
you guys can
he's
see this.
gonna like he's the demon
I wrote
that's
his
gonna
name on my body when I did the love
he's
spell.
the
That's
demon
the
that's gonna be like,
that's the
Joe
rune.
Winko, I'll suck your dick forever. Just install Neuralink.
That's the rune to summon love from one man to another man. That's the guy's name. His name was
And you put
Tom.
Tom
He
Cruise,
looked well. He wasn't Tom Cruise, but I mean, like,
Tom Cruise
he looked exactly
Jr.
like Elon Musk. He was a white guy with Asian-shaped eyes. I mean, and he didn't really have a dad bod though. He was more like football player built, but close enough.
I am one powerful fucking being. I'm literally on mushrooms, and I'm like, dude, you are like I'm like, whoa, like I just this shit is too much. I,
Yeah.
I don't know how I not no offense to you at all. I don't mean this negatively,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's like holy shit, how do I keep up with this? What am I doing?
Yeah.
But you know that's funny. I think Elon Musk sucks, and I get
I wish he
the
did.
fetishization, but you know it is what it is. I
You
don't
got the
know.
fetish. Well, yeah, because he looks like an Asian guy, and it's
Because you know
and people keep
you're,
shipping me with
you're
him on
attracted to
Twitter.
him.
That's how I started to like him. Even if he was poor, I would just write him a magic check of abundance if he was poor, and then he'd become rich again. I mean, have I explained to you guys what a magic check of abundance is?
That's what the government did for him. They basically cummed on a sent it to Elon and got rich. The government mailed him a magical cum check of abundance with the fucking tax subsidies and shit.
Gosh.
That's literally how he got rich. He's not even good at
I
anything.
wish they would have
He's
had me
stupid.
do it instead. And
He's a loser. He's a lolcow.
aw, but he's cute. I like Elon Musk. And my Twitter followers keep shipping me with him. And you know, even when I
It's good. It's
posted,
like the dimensional merge. You'll get with them.
oh yeah, that would be nice. I would be really if I'm ever I would be very, 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 very grateful if me and Elon Musk got together. But as soon as he asked me to suck his penis or
Like
take it up the
very,
ass, then I
very.
would be like, okay, I can't do that, sorry. And then it would crumble. But then I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's Elon
I feel
Musk.
like, I feel like if he is gay, like I don't know, you know, he only to like reproduce. Like he's like a weirdo like that. Like he's obsessed with like
I
having
mean,
kids.
well, you never
You know,
know, really. I mean, there's a
I
lot of.
mean, I'm not saying that makes him straight. You know, he could be gay. Like he could just, you know, that could be his whole thing. Like maybe
Well,
he's just, I'm gay, so like I got to have as many kids as possible. Interact with none of them. Like everybody's got to make sure they know I'm straight and my legacy, and like you know, and he's just like, I don't know, maybe it could be. I'm not a scientist.
well, I mean, like there are some
It
like
seems sus though.
yeah, there are some like straight men who like get curious and want to orally copulate another guy.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
those are like a
there's
dime a
there's
dozen, really.
people there's people who do just that. They're gay.
Yeah.
They have a heterosexual marriage and they have a kid, and
Oh yeah,
they
there
love their
are.
kid, and in
And sometimes the
some
wife is
respects they love
okay
their
with
wife,
it
but they're
too.
gay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I
they're gay.
remember,
Like,
you remember the site FetLife? I actually met one
yeah.
woman. She started talking to me on there. I told her, oh, I'm not into women at all. And she says, oh, yeah, I know you're gay, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. I want my husband to do stuff with another guy. And I'm like, oh, really? And she says, yeah, and I think you'd be perfect for him. You guys would be hot together. And I'm like, seriously? And,
I feel
and
like if you're cool with like degen sex, you probably do have like a healthier relationship than people who just have like normal sex.
yeah.
I feel like two like freaks who like love banging, definitely have a healthier relationship than like like a heterosexual couple that where it's like, oh, this is based on finance. My wife has health insurance and I have like whatever, like like that. And I feel
Yeah.
a lot of people get
Gosh.
married over shit like that too.
They do. They do. I mean, like, I never want to
Wouldn't
get
you want to be
married.
married to your wife or husband, whatever you prefer, and be like, yeah, I have the freakiest sex in the world with this person. It's insane. Like you want to say that, don't you want to say that? You know what I mean? You want to be like, yeah, we really have great sex. That's why we're married.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
that's
I
the
mean,
point. That's the point of like, that's the whole reason you have a relationship with someone is
yeah,
this person
exactly.
specific I fuck. And hopefully
Or
the
get
sex is
copulated
good.
by.
You don't want it to be something other than that. You want it to be we fuck. Great. You want that because that's the human experience, and that's why we're fucking animals at the end of the day. We're just mammals. We just want I have best sex with this person, and this person definitely
And the
it,
contact and
it's
the
it
attention, too. That's another thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But and it doesn't, it could be male, female, whatever you'd prefer.
Or a
Ultimately,
demon,
at the
as
end of
long
the
as it
day,
appears as a
or
male.
a demon, but eh, whatever you prefer. I mean, I don't know.
I kind of wish that human cloning was possible. Make a clone of myself while I'm have this clown makeup on. I'm digging it way too much, really. I'm looking at my video right now, seeing how like
Yeah,
white
I'm
and
looking at you in the
pale I
video
look.
too. You are like, I don't know, man.
And how red my lips are. I mean, like,
Oh
I
man.
don't want to put that in people's heads. No, no, because I don't suck penis. But if it was like a clone, it would have to be genetically modified. I wouldn't want it to look exactly like me, because if it looked exactly like me, it'd be too awkward. But like, I'd want to change the eye color, like age, progress it to make it look old. Probably give it a dad
Like a
bod.
Digimon or like a Shin Megami Tensei fusion?
I mean, just
Like
reshape it,
Pokemon
really.
breeding? Like with Ditto? Man, if
uh,
you know what, you want to live, you focus so much on like if they had a Sims Pokemon with like
yeah.
that we'd want to live in that world. Like because I listen to the things you say and your preferences. Like I guess you want like you I don't know. I have like a concept of like you in my head where I'm just like, okay, I it's some of it's like disturbing, but I get at the end of the day you're like a normal. You're not normal, but you're not like evil. Like you're just fucked up. You're just fucked in the head. Like
I
yeah,
will
but
say
like
that,
but
yeah.
it's not
I wouldn't
bad.
have
It's
it
not
any
bad at
other
all.
way. Yeah,
Yeah,
of
you
course,
like it.
definitely.
I mean,
Yeah.
you like it. You like it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
at
just
least I know
you
what
know.
would make me happy,
And
really.
you know what? Guess what? A lot of
Yeah.
people on this planet would not get 10 viewers on a live stream sitting there listening to them talk about jockstraps and ISIS and fucking clown. So you have there are like it or not, in this world you take up space and there's a place for you in this planet. That's all it is.
Hopefully it's inside a nice guy's mouth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to.
And
I
say
had
that
to.
again, Joe Winko.
Hopefully it's in a nice guy's mouth. A nice man's mouth.
Yeah, that's the fucking next Pussy Man episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
With pillow prints. I ought to fucking write that
Yeah.
in the.
Let me show you one thing. I just noticed this right
Did I
now.
show you that I have Pussy
Look at
Man and
this.
the Joe Winko model in Blender together?
Yeah, you did, but look at this. I mean, this thing actually has a weight limit on it. I didn't notice that. 170 pounds. Someone got it for me because I asked them to get it for me. This is a scooter. Like, say
That's
that,
a dolly.
huh?
That's a trash can goes on top of that.
Uh, Actually, it's designed
That's a
for
dolly.
people to sit on and scoot around in.
Oh,
Nothing
really?
attaches to it. Yeah, see, nothing attaches to it.
Oh,
But
it
it's
looks like a
like,
dolly. That's like a dolly.
well, like, you know how I always want to keep my penis inside a guy's mouth, and like if I misplace
Yeah, he
something and
sits
have
on that
to
with his knees, and you know what? You need a
just
stroller.
slide with me, and like, oh, like I can, like,
Yeah, you need a stroller, dude.
like if I have to
You
get
need a
up and walk
walker.
somewhere, he can still like stay attached to me. Just
Ooh,
slide with
oh, this is
this.
so fucked. Now I'm starting to get your. Now, this is gross, and I'm gonna don't think like this.
It's not
But you know
disgusting.
what?
It's
You always say you always
passionate.
want an old guy. You always want an old guy.
I mean, like,
You need one with a walker. That's all you need.
it doesn't necessarily have to be old. Just saying. I
No,
mean,
but
like,
that's
just
exactly.
older
I
than
mean, that's
30 at
exactly
least, or
what you're
older than
talking
me,
about. Is a walker.
or at least
Like just
over 18. But it would be too
you just
awkward to
want
be
to. You
someone
just
young.
want
But
to.
yeah,
You just want someone. You know, in all honesty, like
older than me, yeah, definitely. Now that I think of it, yeah,
that's. I don't know. Oh
yeah.
man.
Like, you remember that music video of that guy? I bloom just for you. I think it's Tyrone, something like that. Um, I was
Why you
convinced.
coming home 5 in the morning?
No,
Something
not that
coming
one.
up and tell your dick.
It was a
That's what
gay
you're
song
fucking.
by, huh?
That's what we were talking about earlier. The fucking uh, uh,
Elon Musk.
affair, like a homosexual closeting person in marriage.
Oh, well, I like Elon Musk. He's cute. I mean, gosh, he looks like an Asian man, even though he's white, and it turns me on,
All right.
really. And my Twitter followers keep shipping me with him. That's the whole reason why I like him. I think it's Tyrone. What is his name? The guy who sings "Bloom for You," just for you. I mean, he's actually a top, really. I mean, like, I was convinced that that was an old music video from the 1990s, and I thought that he was gonna be like some 50-year-old star. And I don't know why I thought that that was an old music video. Just the quality of it. It looks like something from the early 1990s. And I was thinking, oh, I can probably find him on Instagram and message him and tell him, oh, I liked your song "Bloom for You" from the 1990s. I think you're, and like, even if he's like
That
50 or 60 years old now, I'd
in
still
the
want to get
90s.
with them. And like, I'd
In
be
the
like,
90s, I was
I was
like,
ask him to send me a bus ticket to California so I can come visit him and be his lover and everything. But then I looked him up, and then I read that he was actually born in 1995, the same year as me, and I was like, what? What the fuck? I thought that video was from. And then I read the date where it was released, 2018, and then I was heartbroken. He's not a 50-year-old uh he's not a 50-year-old star from the 90s. He's actually same age as me, really, and I was sad, and I was like, "Aw, man." I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if I somehow caught his
it's another
attention,
shirtless twink
I mean,
in a
like,
sea
if
of shirtless twinks.
I can't imagine a twink like falling madly in love with me and saying, "I must be with Joe Winko. I must be with Joe Winko," unless he has like.
What if he was like, would you take would you take a?
I mean, if he really did, I would be okay with it. I mean, like, I would just be like, "What?" I wouldn't believe him at first, but if he keeps it up long enough, I'm like, "Oh, wait a second, maybe this guy actually does." And then, like, if it all depends on him, really, not me. But what were we gonna say?
No, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it like about what. So at the end of the day, you just want someone who's fucking infatuated with you,
Well, I mean,
and like you
guys
want
always,
someone who,
yeah.
yeah, I get
Well,
it.
guys always like forget about me all the time, and I mean, if it's some crazy person who's hell bent and obsessive, I mean, it's never gonna end then. I mean, if they
I
keep
don't.
giving me,
But what you know, people like you though. I mean, you have fans. Like, look at you, how many times you calls. Well, you know, maybe here's the
I've
thing
been
of it.
posting shirtless videos on YouTube for 10 years. I never had a crazy
Well, I
guy.
mean, I'm not Discord
Yeah.
calls, YouTube streams. all these people show up, and I see people who are like,
How do I
like,
send the
well,
link to the call?
people. Yeah, this guy Isaiah Shackelford, I
I,
would
I
so do
don't
that.
I don't know how to
He
send the
says
link to the
this guy
call,
says he
but
would. I think you just need to maybe scale back your expectations.
what do you mean scale
Maybe
them
they don't.
back? I mean, I don't care what a guy looks like. I don't care how old he is. I mean, it's not like I really don't care what a guy looks like. If a guy is really
No,
ugly,
it's not. I'm not saying what a guy looks like, but I don't know. It seems like
scale back.
they,
How? What do you mean by scale them back? I mean, like, cause I don't
well,
care what.
if you, it's just something where you got to be cooperative when you talk. When
I do
someone's
try
like,
to, but then they forget about me when I don't answer their calls. When I text them back, they don't really get back to me at all. And because of my ADHD, I'm not going to be looking at my phone all the time. They wait. They just text me. They don't actually
do you
call
feel,
me. I mean, if it's an
do you
obsessive
feel
person, I
like,
definitely would keep in touch with them. I mean, because they'd always be blowing me up all the
do you
time.
feel
And
hurt when people don't reach out to you?
not really. I just feel like okay, no one wants to reach out to me at all. Okay, who
I
the
feel
hell
like
is?
I definitely feel when people don't reach out to me. If I get hurt by it, I'll admit that.
Oh, okay.
I end up wondering why, and I think it's my fault.
Uh
But
huh.
as far as that goes, with you, no, I mean, why can't it be? Why do they got to be like? I'm not saying this to be judgmental or offensive, but why do they need to be madly in love with you?
I mean, because
Why
if
can't
they're
they? Why can't it just,
oh
like
yeah.
it? I'm
Hold.
just.
Oh, oops. Um, hold on 1 second. Oh crap! What the hell happened? Okay, hold on. Let me add you to the call. Hold on. Uh, sorry about that. Was trying to add another person to the call. Hold on.
I
Let
don't
me
want.
see. You don't
I'm
want
out.
to?
Yeah, I'm out then. If more people are doing, I'm gone. I'm not sticking around for that.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah.
I'm
Well.
sorry.
Oh
I'm
well.
sorry. I don't like. That's where I tune out when people start joining, and it's like I have to like I don't.
Oh well. Well. Before I get to that, to answer your question, um, I mean, I just explained. Like, guys forget about me way too easily, and they give up on me way too easily. I mean, they don't call me. They just expect me to reply to their text messages all the time. I hate texting. I don't like doing it. I
I know
prefer for
that.
someone to call me instead. I mean, if you really like me, you should want to hear my voice. But they're always too scared to talk on the phone with me. Guys are scared to look into my eyes. I had guys tell me,
Look into my eyes.
no,
You ever play
seriously.
Marvel vs. Captain
I
America?
had guys tell me not to.
That's
They
what
said, "Can you
Ghost Rider
please
does
not?"
in his
I
level 4.
literally had guys tell me, Can I please not look into their eyes?" I'm like, "What the fucking hell? What do you mean you not look into your
Usually,
eyes?" What the?
autistic people, it's the opposite.
It usually is, but not me. I mean,
It
I was
usually
taught to
is
stare
the
directly into a
opposite.
person's eyes. Really, I don't know why they're all scared to look into my eyes. My eyes are. I have. I mean, I don't mean to. I don't mean to be over the top. I actually have green eyes. Only 2% of people, the world population, has green eyes. I mean,
I have
God.
green eyes.
Oh, yeah, well, you're one of the 2% then. I
I
mean, that's
do.
a
I have
rare
green
eye
eyes.
color.
My license says hazel. Yeah,
Oh, damn, that's right. Okay, let
I'm
me
a
see.
green-eyed
See
guy.
that? Not sure how well it's showing up on on the camera, but yeah, and just showed you guys how I don't have the lining of my eye darkened, but
Silver
no,
would
whatever.
love me, but
Thanks, Isaiah. That's really sweet of you. Good night, Jason.
Jason. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You'll find someone. You just gotta like, just be chilling. Eventually, someone's gonna be like, yeah, you know what, whatever, and then it could happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it'll happen. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I think it's more you like, you like when I was looking for like relationships way back in the day, I got like I would pursue them fucking like I would be like I'd get really invested and it would be like I had like such an emotion. But it turns out like, as you get older, for me, I find that I realize, people are where they are in life, they're just it's not personal. It doesn't have to be a personal thing if someone grows distance from you. It does, it's like it's not that someone
I don't take it
is.
personally, really. I don't get sad. I'm just like, okay, that person didn't like me
Yeah.
at all, so I'll just move on to
Well,
someone
what causes
else,
you to get
really.
pissed about it?
I don't really get pissed about it. I only get pissed when they get nasty and when they get mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like when I write someone in the death curse book, like if they're I mean, I don't get pissed and write someone in the death curse book like unless I'm like in a really off mood. I mean, there are some exceptions to that. If I'm like in a really off mood and they catch me at the wrong time, they do that to me at the wrong time, then I will. But like for example, let me double check. What? Damn it, this isn't the right. It's this one.
I'm like chowing down on mushrooms the entire time. I don't think they're working. They may not be working.
Okay, like one guy who oh, that guy was an asshole. Oh yeah, one guy who said that like because I don't suck penis at all, he's like, "Oh, who's gonna want to be with you? You don't suck penis at all, but you always want someone to suck your penis. No man or woman's gonna be with you. I don't even want to be with fucking women, really." And then like he told me that, so I wrote his ass into the death curse book. Yeah, and then I
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it.
yeah.
They're assholes when they're like that. People are such pieces of shit, to be honest.
They are.
People suck.
They do. And like this one Trump supporting stupid guy from Maryland who was commenting on my pictures on FetLife. He says, "Oh, I like your pictures on FetLife. I want to meet you." And I said, "Oh, well then, but I'm all the way in Maryland. I would suck your penis all the time." I said, "Well, send me a train ticket up to Maryland and I'll come visit you." He's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna pay for dick, no matter how nice it is." I'm like, "Bitch, you wouldn't be paying me for it. You would be."
I
I'm
told
not
someone
asking you for
that.
money. And then he's like, "Oh, well, you think I own a train?" And then I wrote his ass into the death curse book, and I told him I was gonna write him into the death curse book, and he just laughed at me. But he won't be laughing when my spell finally manifests. I only killed 25 people with the death curse book so far.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. You
Only
won't be
25.
laughing then.
Yeah.
When I cast my magic spell and do my reverse trap card. No, yeah, there's a scene in Death Note where it's like I'll do my homework with one hand and write names in the other. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. And like that's the line in the show. And for you would be like, I'll look for
They really say that?
Yeah, he says that in the anime. So for you it's like I'll look up guys to suck me off on FetLife with one hand, and I'll write the names of the Death Note on the other.
FetLife
I'll take my check of abundance and come on it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I do with them. Makes it more powerful. Part of Joe Winko
Yeah.
is with you when you're carrying one of those around. But like Fat Life is such a negative site. I hate that site. I plan on doing a video about everything I hate about Fat Life.
I
It
hate
does.
the internet now. My theory is that on Reddit, like half the posts are just Chat GPT. My theory is Reddit is not even like it's literally just Chat GPT.
You think that there's a bunch of like
I
AI
legitimately
robots
think that.
that
I
are
legitimately
meant to
think
be?
half the people names like investigative lantern
Not too far off.
329 are literally just Chat GPT on Reddit, and they just talk to each other. And I think the dead internet theory is 100% correct.
Yeah.
You ever notice like I don't know. I don't know. I'm a skeptic about the internet, and I think like half this shit is not like it's got to be like it's either people are way too fucking online caring about really dumb shit,
Yeah.
complaining, like looking into other people. It's all like negative, like invasive, like shitty behavior. It just sucks.
I wouldn't want to live
Oh,
without
no.
it, though. I will say that. I'm glad that I came from an internet time. I mean, a lot of
Yeah,
people.
it used to be better. I mean, I used to love the internet.
You're right. It did used to be better. Like the MySpace days were
Objectively, it
awesome.
used to be so much better. I used to look forward to coming home from school and going on the internet. At one point in my life, I was like, I would feel like I was missing out if I. It was like, and now it's just fucking. Now it's like the internet is like you want it out as much as possible. It's nothing. It's garbage. Half of it is just make believe shit and fucking tinsel down garbage. It's like I don't know. I'm not gonna go on a rant about that, but yeah, I think you'll get it like FetLife and all that shit.
I hate that
You'll,
site.
you'll you'll find yourself a boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer the term lover instead, but
Really?
yeah.
You wouldn't call them your boyfriend?
I mean, like the term boyfriend, that just sounds like it just sounds like I don't know. I mean, my best way of explaining it sounds immature. I mean, like, well, it doesn't sound like I don't know what word I'm looking for. It doesn't really sound
St.
like.
Charles of Aberdeen. I think that statement is you could look at all of life as a
And then
transactional
everyone
relationship.
says that relationships are. Wait. Oh wait. Hold on. I
I
might have
mean,
misread that.
he's
Or
saying
negotiation
relationships are
agreements.
transactional.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
about. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
see.
about that. I don't know about that. I think someone could legitimately like, how do you if that was the case objectively in life, how would you explain someone who takes care of a disabled person, someone in a wheelchair? They're married to someone who is in a wheelchair and they're disabled and they need help going to the bathroom.
Well,
And
they feel
their
good
spouse
helping
does that
them.
for them.
That's why.
I mean that's one way. A relationship might not be transactional. It's based on legitimate love and like there's also like okay that
Well,
person's
I
of
mean, the
a
thing with that
economic
is
value or something, but
the thing
you
with
know
that is that it makes them feel good when they're helping someone. That's why they like doing it. I mean,
yeah, but I mean is that
and that
would you
they get.
describe that as purpose like like
I mean, I understand why someone
because
would. It's
my
just like how I
I
want to be
know
with a short guy. Like I mean, sometimes I fantasize about being with a short guy, being his lover and his protector, and always
I
being with
mean
him and everything. I mean, that
yeah, but
warms my
would you
heart.
describe like if I think because I knew someone in my life who took care of an older person until that person died, and they had they may have described it as like a purpose for themselves, but I think like also they're that having that purpose or what they define that as their purpose, like that prevented them from doing other things or having other opportunities. So, really, I don't think that's a transactional thing. I think that's like a commitment, and a commitment or an obligation is not like you're not like you don't go to like like someone will be oh I got to go to my door. Like that's not transactional. That's like that's like that's like they're doing that cuz they love them. That's not transactional. That's just cuz they love
Well,
them.
yeah. I mean,
That's
yeah, because I love
that's like
them.
I'm proud of my daughter. Maybe it's transactional fucking daughter because maybe the daughter doesn't want to go, and they're doing it because oh this perception my parents have of me like justifies their investment, and they're proud of me and they're happy because of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think relationships have to be transactional. I think that they're like as nihilistic as I am. I think there truly such a thing as love in this
Well,
way. And
yeah, definitely.
yeah, I'm like a very bitter person, but I do believe in that.
I believe in it too. It's luck of the draw. I mean, like, there's some people who believe in love at first sight. Really, I
Yeah,
believe in love at first
absolutely.
sight as long as it.
I know for a fact I've loved people, and I do love people in my life.
Yeah.
But I just I know
There's.
for a fact I have, and it exists.
Yeah, I mean, there's one guy I wrote into the Death Curse book. I thought he looked like Woody from Toy Story. I was going to do an episode of Joe Winko talk about him. Like, his spirit came to me in my sleep, because apparently my Death Curse worked. And, like, I didn't recognize him right away, but then I was like, oh, wait a second, I know who this person is. And he was a ghost. He said that the last person he saw before
You
he
have Final
died
Fantasy
was
11 installed. I want to see
was
if the
me
server's
sitting
loading.
in the passenger seat of the car, and he crashed into a tree. That's how he died. And he said that, oh, and he was really angry and everything. And I'm like, it's your fault. You're the one being an asshole. I mean, because, there's a way you can reject me without being an asshole, really. I mean, gosh.
Right.
Could just say, like, oh, sorry, I can't send you a bus ticket or a train ticket to visit me. I have this going on. Things in my life are not right. I mean, or like, yeah, I mean, but he was being a jerk, like straight up jerk, and he was bashing me and insulting me, and I was heartbroken, so I wrote him in the death curse book. I mean, well, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I was heartbroken. He looked like Woody from Toy Story.
I'm
That
heartbroken
pissed
right
me
now because
off, but
fucking Horizon 11 is down. I can't play Final Fantasy 11.
you are so obsessed with that. Well, yeah, I'm glad you have something that makes you
It's
happy.
down. I can't play it.
I'm sorry.
It sucks. But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm blatantly obsessed with that game. You're right. But it's my favorite ever. I love it. But whatever. Yeah. No, yeah, life's fine. Life's good, I would say. And I think, it's good shit coming your way.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
hope
things
so.
will definitely, it's gonna, just keep on rocking, bud, and stay gold.
Oh yeah, I will always stay gold till the day I die and even after I die. I mean, even when I'm reincarnated, I'll just keep coming back, keep staying gold. My blood sugar better not go low again. Damn, diabetes sucks, but it is what it is.
Diabetes. Well,
Yeah,
how do you feel about Wilford Brimley?
I don't know who that is. I was just gonna say
He invented diabetes.
I'm just glad my sperm tastes sweet. I mean, that's one thing I can be. Even though I don't have anyone to enjoy it at all, I'm just glad my sperm tastes sweet at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So something comes out of it, really. I mean, it makes me who I am today, really. I mean,
What, diabetes and
it's
your sperm tasting
definitely.
sweet?
God, yeah, it's definitely.
Diabetes shaped you into the gay man you are today.
Well, I
Say
would.
that again.
Definitely not all of what the
The
gay man
gay
I am.
Hawaiian. It's all thanks to diabetes. Would you play Captain Nova? Captain Novalin?
Oh, what's that about? Oh, wait a
It's a,
second. Yeah,
it's,
I know that game.
would you play Captain Novalin on stream?
I could probably. I mean,
I think that would be a good
I wanted to
stream.
play something scary. I mean, but yeah, I was thinking about playing Dead Rising off the record because I have a thing for Frank West. I mean, but I'll play that sometime.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zach. Love you too. But yeah, it probably is what I'm gonna play. But I really wanted to do my Kenshi live. I'll do that later. Okay. Well, actually, first I'll do because I want to play a scary game. I need to get my Steam controller.
You know what I'm gonna wish for? You know what I'm gonna wish you played?
What? Final Fantasy VII.
You know what? Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But I know. It's a pipe dream. I know. I'll get you one day. One day I will get you logged in.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
I'll be right back. I need to get my Steam controller.
Okay. It'll sink its hooks in, Joe Winko. Absolutely. It is a great game. Anyone in chat, Final Fantasy 11, the PlayStation 2 MMORPG is quite the treat for the autistic mind. And except my, it's quite the treat. One would say.
Alright, cannot find my Steam controller anywhere. I don't know where the fuck I put that. I mean, I checked all the places where I usually keep it, but
I'm like struggling with something. Hold
that's alright.
I'm like having a little panic attack or something. Oh, yeah.
St. Charles, I mean, St. Charles of Alberdine, I mean, like, it's just like if a demon was sucking me off. I'm pretty sure, if a demon was actually sucking me off every single day, it would be in love with me. Because why the hell would it be sucking me off every single day? Seriously. I mean, so it would be in love with me, really. I mean, that's just some. Yeah, no, it's alright, it's right, it's right. It would be in love with me if a demon was sucking me off every day. Trust me. Yeah, I do read the comments, St. Charles. Yeah, I see what you're all typing. Oh well.
What?
I was just typing in the comments.
What is? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me mute my mic for a second.
Yeah.
Till it gets at the
The
bottom
whole
of my.
the whole demon thing, St. Charles, don't take that too seriously, really. I mean, like, gosh, it would be in love. Why would you suck someone off every day if you didn't love them? I mean, gosh. I mean, if you keep coming back for them and with them permanently, yeah, gosh. I mean, the whole Death Note thing, that's a cartoon, not a real demon. I mean, just saying. No offense to anyone, but I mean, doesn't have anything to do with, like, and I can't find my damn Steam controller. I don't know where the fuck I put that. Oh, wait a second. I think I might know where it is. Hold on. One second. Okay, couldn't find it. So yeah. Well, I'm actually gonna end this live stream. Gonna keep trying to find my Steam controller, but I'm gonna try to play Dead Rising 2 tonight. Dead Rising off the record, which would be a lot funner if I had my damn Steam controller. But since I can't find it, I could play it without it though. But damn, in a game like that, you use a controller. So yeah, that's basically it for this live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. There is going to be more. There is going to be more. We are not done yet for tonight. It's still Halloween. Oh, it's 9:04. Well, yeah, God, I have time. That's all right. So that's basically it. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget to keep watching because I'm going to be doing Dead Rising 2 off the record, and then Kenshi with me, Elon Musk, Don Lemon, and Don Lemon's husband, Tim Malone. So that's basically it. Peace out, people, and happy Halloween.